I want to say breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I want to say breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Coming out of the city of Blytheville, Arkansas, concerning the Blytheville School Board. I'm late reporting to you all that we did hold a meeting today. The Arkansas Department of Education paid a visit to Blytheville, Arkansas. And of course, there was a vote taken. Actually, it was two requests. One request being did what was it? Placing the school district into a level 5 classification, meaning that the school district is in their need of support. And the second request was to disband or dissolve the entire school board. Both votes were taken, and unanimously both requests were granted. So now, where do we go from here? But let me go ahead and play for you just real quickly how the vote went today. I didn't, excuse me, I did not film it. I only, for its video, I only recorded it, okay? So we want you to go ahead and hear what went down today, okay, in regards to the vote.
Again, the second request would be to remove the authority of the local board and authorize the commissioner to assume all authority of the local district board of directors and to direct the commissioner of education to appoint a superintendent and to pursue the possibility of a transformation contract. So that's our recommendation.
So moved. Do I need to read the entire motion? So I make a motion to remove authority of the local board and authorize the commissioner to assume the authority of the local district board of directors and to direct the commissioner of education to appoint a superintendent and to pursue the possibility of a transformation contract.
Motion by Ms. Hunter. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Keener. All those in favor, say aye. Any more discussion? We'll do a roll call vote again. I'm sorry. Ms. Woods?
Yes.
Dr. Arnold?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Ms. Hunter?
Yes.
Ms. Keener?
Yes.
Dr. Moore?
Yes.
We really appreciate all of you being here. I know this is a very
So that is how the vote went. As you hear it, it was a unanimous vote. Again, the Blytheville School Board has been removed from their seats. And the first motion actually was for them to appear to give the Blytheville School District an opportunity as to why they should not be placed, excuse me, into a level 5 classification, which means that the school district is in their need of some support to get its test performance, or shall I say, is get the grades up, okay? And of course, they feel that this board is dysfunctional. There were some other allegations made about the board in terms of money. The board did a lot of foot dragging, wasting a lot of time trying to find an interim superintendent when they had two or three candidates that were recommended by this consultant firm that the Blytheville School District hired. Nevertheless, the board felt like the three candidates that was offered to them by the consultant firm, uh, the board didn't like them. So therefore, they didn't take any action. They still say that they believe that, by extending um, the time to seek a superintendent, they were hopeful that they would find one soon or one would surface. But anyway, it didn't happen, and so the Arkansas Department of Education, they was a bit frustrated with the board, and that's why they had two requests. One was to get rid of the board, and the other was to place the board under level 5 classification, meaning they are in their need of some serious support to get the test scores up. Okay. Now there was another. I'm going to come back later on. I just wanted to make this real um, uh, short today. I may come back later on tonight or tomorrow sometime and give you a little bit more information in regards to what else was said in the school board meeting. There was another back and forth. President Desmond Hammond, he got up and he uh, put on the rebuttal in regards to why the Blytheville School District should not be placed into level 5, as well as why the board should not be removed. And so he did put up I will say, compelling argument as to why they should not be removed. But nevertheless, the board chose to remove anyway and placed the Blytheville School District into a level 5, which means that a superintendent will be appointed. Don't know where he or she coming from, but a superintendent will be appointed to serve for the Blytheville School District. And I imagine we're going to have a new election now to seat uh, school board members. I'm not sure how that process going to work out, whether they're going to hold an election or whether it's going to be by appointments through the quorum court. I don't know. I have to go back and search the law on that in terms of when a school board is disbanded, the entire school board, will they hold an election or will it just be by appointment? And so hopefully I have that information later. But I did want to play. There was a lady that they sent in. When I say they, I'm talking about the Arkansas Department of Education. There was a lady in here, and I guess she was pretty much overseeing some things in terms of uh, what the Blytheville School District should be doing from an administrative perspective, the principals, the teachers, just trying to monitor the process to try to get us, pull us out of this hole in terms of, we're failing in terms of academics. All right. But there was a sharp back and forth that I want to play for you all. I want to find that if I may. Uh, and then I'll go ahead and shut this thing down and we'll come back probably sometime later and and we can do it all over again. So let me play this for you. I want to find that spot first, okay? I want to find that spot and I want you all to listen to this. There was a pretty compelling argument. But listen to this, please.
One of the things that I want to hit on was the fact that multiple times in their rebuttal, they talked about Sheila Whitlow discouraging. Their rebuttal with that statement just shows why this board needs to be dissolved. We have spent
Talk.
thousands of dollars and invested hours of ADE people's time driving to Blytheville, spending hours upon hours, days upon hours within these schools, working with the teachers, working with the administration, asking people to consider to come to Blytheville. What this board doesn't realize is when we're talking to these folks, they don't want to come to Blytheville because of this board. He refers to Sheila Whitlow as a red flag. Sheila, stand up. There's not a red flag.
It's not long. We'll wrap it up in a minute.
She spends countless hours in this district, and this is the example of why they need to be dissolved. We cannot do our work here and get this district where they need to be when we have opposition like this that literally in their reply for why their students are the lowest performing students in the state blame Sheila Whitlow, who hasn't been here but this year. They did say in their statement, one thing I do agree with, this didn't happen overnight. And it by surely didn't happen because Sheila Whitlow more support, they've received more guidance. We're asking tough questions, and let me be clear, they don't like the fact that Sheila Whitlow is here because we're asking questions. And it's about time that somebody came down here and asked some questions.
Well, there was a lot of fire, y'all. That was going back and forth between one of the state representatives who had been here in Blytheville, I guess overseeing the Blytheville School District, I guess to see if all the things, forced conditions that was placed upon Blytheville in terms of classroom, things that goes on in the classroom, even the administration for that matter. I think they didn't like the representative being there, according to one of the representatives who you just heard speak. I think they took offense to that, and President Hammond, he made some remarks to that effect, and the state representative didn't like that, and so you just heard she come behind and she stated that the school board is pretty much just upset that they have some oversight that is watching them, for a better way of explaining it. And so, but we're going to come back and we're going to stay on this case. And if I get more information, I will definitely share it with you all. I'm hoping that you can hear me pretty good on this mic for as my interface that I have now. I'm still waiting on my new one to come in, and so I got a bag up now. That's what I'm speaking on now. All right. So that's pretty much all I have. Again, for those of you who are just tuning in, the Arkansas Department of Education was here this morning, and they made two requests. One being to dissolve the entire Blytheville School Board. That passed. The other request was to place the Blytheville School District into level 5, which is the highest level I believe that a school district can be placed in, which means they are in dire need of some support. And by the school district placing them into a level 5 and getting rid of the entire school board, now they need to find a superintendent. And as I stated earlier, I don't know how this process is going to work out since the entire school board is gone. It's final. To my understanding, I spoke with one of the representatives, our state representative, Representative Joey Carr, and he indicated that it was over. I mean, that's it. There is no appellate process. And so we are at the point now where we're going to have to get another superintendent, and of course, we're going to have to seat an entire school board. So if you have any interest in running for school board, or if they decide that they want to appoint a school board, then now is the time to make your request be known. Okay? That's all I have, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the Blytheville School Board, all 8 members for the Blytheville School Board have been removed. Okay? The state feel that the Blytheville School Board, they have a lack of governance. They can't govern. Okay? In fact, they use the word, say the Blytheville School Board were dysfunctional. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if I get more information for you all, I definitely will bring it and share it with you all. And of course, we can, I'll come back to you and I will share that information. So that's all I have. I want to say peace and love, goodbye, and have a remaining blessed day. Okay?